Sophia Carter, a poised black woman in an elegant business suit, stepped into the grand lobby of the luxurious five-star hotel she had built from the ground up. The chandeliers sparkled, the scent of fresh flowers filled the air, and the polished marble floors reflected her confidence. But before she could reach the front desk, a hotel manager with a smug expression blocked her path. "Ma'am, this hotel is quite exclusive. We don't allow people like you to loiter here," he sneered. He had no idea she was the CEO who owned everything around him. Keep watching. Sophia had worked tirelessly for years to turn her dream into reality. She had fought against corporate bias, racial discrimination, and financial hurdles to establish one of the country's most successful luxury hotel chains. Tonight she had arrived unannounced to inspect the service quality. She believed in hands-on leadership, observing her staff without them knowing, to truly understand how guests were treated. She had dressed, no designer labels, no flashy jewelry, just a classic black blazer and tailored slacks. As she approached the reception desk, she noticed a sharp contrast in service. A white couple ahead of her was greeted warmly and handed room keys without question. But when she stepped forward, the receptionist barely looked at her. "I'd like to book a suite," she said, keeping her voice composed. The young woman at the desk exchanged glances with the manager, a middle-aged man with slick-back hair. He folded his arms, scrutinizing Sophia as if she didn't belong. "I'm afraid we're fully booked," he said with a smirk. Sophia arched an eyebrow. "That's odd. I checked online just an hour ago, and there were multiple suites available." His smirk didn't waver. "Must have been a mistake. Perhaps a more affordable place would suit you better." Sophia clenched her jaw, but she remained calm. "Are you sure about that?" The receptionist looked increasingly nervous as Sophia stood her ground. Other guests in the lobby had started to notice the tension. Sophia reached into her bag and pulled out her phone, scrolling through emails. "That's interesting," she said smoothly, "because according to my records, not only do you have rooms available, but I also happen to be your employer." The manager scoffed. "Your employer? That's rich." She glanced at his name tag. "Mr. Peterson, is it? You might want to double-check your employee handbook. I am Sophia Carter, the CEO of Carter Lux Hotels." His face paled. The receptionist gasped, suddenly looking as though she wanted to disappear. The guests who had been watching let out murmurs of shock. "That's impossible," he stammered. Sophia pulled up her business profile on her phone and turned the screen toward him. In clear view was her face and title, CEO and founder of Carter Lux Hotels. Mr. Peterson's arrogance crumbled in an instant. His once confident stance turned into one of desperation. "Ms. Carter, I didn't realize. Please let me." "You didn't realize because you judged me the moment I walked through the door," Sophia interrupted, her voice firm but controlled. "You assumed that because of my skin color and appearance, I didn't belong. And instead of offering excellent service, you humiliated a guest, your own boss." Sweat dripped down his forehead. I, I deeply apologize. Please let me make it up to you. We have our finest penthouse suite available." Sophia held up a hand. "No, thank you." She turned to the receptionist. "What's your name?" The young woman hesitated. "Aaron," she whispered. "You saw what was happening. Why didn't you speak up?" I, Aaron swallowed hard. "I was afraid to go against Mr. Peterson." Sophia studied her for a long moment before nodding. "Fear doesn't excuse compliance with discrimination, but it does show me where the real problem is." She turned back to Peterson. "You're fired." effective immediately. He gasped, "Ms. Carter, please, I've worked here for years." "And for years, how many other guests have you mistreated? How many potential customers did you turn away simply because they didn't fit your idea of luxury?" She shook her head. "Security will escort you out." The hotel staff and guests watched security lead a humiliated Mr. Peterson out of the building. The receptionist stood frozen, looking like she had just witnessed a life-altering event. Sophia exhaled, then faced Aaron. "You have a choice. You can learn from this or remain complicit. Which will it be?" "I want to learn," Aaron said earnestly. "I don't want to be part of a system that treats people unfairly." Sophia nodded. "Good. Then prove it. From now on, I expect every guest to receive the same exceptional treatment, no matter what they look like." With that, she turned to the rest of the staff. "This is a wake-up call. If you can't uphold the values of Carter Lux Hotels, you're welcome to leave. But if you're willing to do better, then I expect change." The employees nodded, eager to prove themselves. Word of the incident spread quickly. Social media buzzed with discussions about racial profiling in high-end establishments. Many commended Sophia for standing up against discrimination, while others reflected on the biases that still existed in modern society. Sophia's actions set a precedent, not just in her hotel chain, but in the industry. Other businesses took notice, implementing stricter policies against discriminatory behavior. She had done more than reclaim her dignity. She had ignited change. And as she finally settled into the penthouse suite, not out of entitlement, but as a statement, she knew one thing. No one would ever question where she belonged again. If you enjoyed this story and thought it provoking, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful narratives. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What would you have done in this situation? Your support helps bring more eye-opening stories to life. Where are you watching this video from? Let us know in the comments. Take care.